Every flight attendant has a secret checklist that instantly reveals whether you're a pro traveler or a rookie. After talking to dozens of crew members with over 150 years of combined experience, we've uncovered the 15 unwritten rules of flying that every smart traveler follows. Rule number 2 alone is costing passengers hundreds in extra fees, and according to flight attendants, it's the most common mistake they see on every flight. Let's dive in. These aren't just random rules, they're the difference between being treated like a VIP and being quietly blacklisted by the crew. The worst part? Most passengers don't even realize they're breaking them. In 2025, air travel is more chaotic than ever. With record-breaking passenger numbers and packed planes, tensions between travelers and crew are at an all-time high. We've gathered exclusive insights from flight attendants to help you become the kind of passenger the crew actually appreciates, and might even reward you with special treatment. Rule number 2 is something almost everyone gets wrong, and it's costing you more than you think. Rule number 1, the middle seat gets both armrests. If you're in the middle seat, both armrests belong to you. No debate. The window seat has a wall to lean on, and the aisle seat has extra legroom, but the middle seat has nothing. To make up for it, they get both armrests. Flight attendants agree. If someone takes both armrests from the middle seat passenger, we know they're not an experienced traveler. Rule number 2, overhead bin basics. Improper use of overhead bins is causing more flight delays than ever. To avoid this, flight attendants say large carry-ons should go in the overhead bin, while personal items belong under the seat in front of you. Always store your bags near your seat and place suitcases wheels first to save space. Most importantly, never move someone else's bag. Here's a quick fact. Airlines lose an average of 15 minutes per flight due to improper bin usage. Rule number 3, the seatbelt secret. Want to sleep undisturbed on your flight? Here's a simple but game-changing trick. Keep your seatbelt visible over your blanket. Flight attendants are required to check that every passenger's seatbelt is fastened during turbulence. If yours is covered, they'll have no choice but to wake you up to confirm it. Avoid unnecessary interruptions by keeping it in plain sight. Follow this quick checklist. Buckle visible over your blanket, keep it fastened when seated, tighten it after adjusting, and ensure easy release access. A small habit that guarantees a smoother, uninterrupted rest. Rule number 4, exit strategy. The plane touching down isn't your signal to leap from your seat. Rushing the aisle only causes chaos and delays for everyone. Flight attendants follow a structured deplaning order, front to back, row by row. Those with medical needs or tight connecting flights are given priority. The best practice? Stay seated until it's your turn and allow the row ahead of you to exit first. Pushing ahead only creates unnecessary frustration. And here's a fun fact. Standing up immediately won't make the door open any faster. Instead, relax, be patient, and deplane in an orderly manner. It makes the process smoother for everyone. Rule number 5, the headphone code. Headphones aren't just for entertainment. They're a universal do not disturb sign at 30,000 feet. If someone's wearing them, don't start a conversation, respect their space, and use visual signals if needed. Wait for them to remove their headphones before speaking, and always keep your voice down. Rule number 6, lavatory laws. The airplane bathroom is one of the most misunderstood spaces in aviation. The rules are simple. Always wear shoes, keep it clean, be quick, and never queue in the galley. Also, wait for turbulence to pass before heading to the lavatory. Here's a flight attendant tip. That wet floor? It's probably not water. Always wear shoes. Rule number 7, smell smart. In a pressurized airplane cabin, smells don't just linger, they spread fast. That means your meal, perfume, or personal care product can affect everyone around you. Flight attendants strongly discourage bringing strong-smelling foods, wearing heavy perfumes, applying nail polish, or carrying uncovered drinks. Even smelly snacks can make your neighbors uncomfortable. Want to be a thoughtful traveler? Stick to neutral scents and avoid anything overpowering. Now, here's a question for you. What's the worst smell you've ever encountered on a flight? Rule number 8, recline right. Reclining your seat is your right, but it comes with consideration for others. Before leaning back, check if the person behind you is using their tray table or has long legs. Recline slowly instead of jolting backward. Never recline during meal service. It can spill food or drinks on the passenger behind you. Always return your seat to the upright position before landing as per regulations. Lastly, think about the flight duration. On shorter flights, skipping the recline altogether can be the more courteous choice. A little awareness goes a long way in keeping the peace. Rule number 9, family flying. Flying with kids? A little preparation can make the journey smoother for everyone. Prevent seat kicking by ensuring your child's feet don't press against the seat ahead. Pack quiet activities like coloring books or tablets with headphones to keep them entertained. Prepare for pressure changes with snacks or pacifiers to help with ear discomfort. If any issues arise, address them promptly. Ignoring a fussy child can frustrate those around you. Thoughtful planning and consideration for fellow passengers will ensure a stress-free flight for both you and everyone else on board. Rule number 10. Health courtesy. In post-pandemic travel, health etiquette is more important than ever. If you're feeling unwell, wear a mask, cover coughs and sneezes, dispose of tissues properly, and alert the crew if needed. Also, use the air vent correctly to improve airflow. Rule number 11. Boarding basics. The boarding process sets the tone for the flight. Wait for your group to be called, have your documents ready, move efficiently, and don't crowd the gate. When you board, store your bags quickly to keep the line moving. Pro tip: standing up the moment your group is called won't get you on the plane any faster. Rule number 12. Sound and screens. Your entertainment should never disturb others. Always use headphones, keep your screen brightness low, adjust your volume, and be mindful of the content you're watching in public. Also, silence notifications and device sounds. Rule number 13. Bag behavior. Your carry-on habits say a lot about your travel experience. Stick to one overhead bag, store it near your seat, and pack efficiently. If you see someone struggling, offer to help, and always wait your turn when retrieving luggage. Rule number 14. Space rules. Airplane seating comes with unwritten rules that make flying more comfortable for everyone. If you're in the window seat, you get to lean against the wall but must be mindful when adjusting the shade. The middle seat passenger has it the toughest, so they get both armrests as compensation. Meanwhile, the aisle seat passenger gets extra legroom but should avoid blocking the aisle. Respect personal space. No elbow wars, no leaning into other seats, and no invading foot space. Knowing these rules makes you a pro traveler and keeps the peace on board. Rule number 15. Landing laws. Even when the plane lands, good etiquette still applies. Stay seated until the seatbelt sign turns off. Standing up early won't get you out any faster. Let priority passengers exit first, such as those with tight connections or mobility needs. Help others with overhead bags if they need assistance, but wait your turn before grabbing yours. A small thank you to the crew goes a long way. They've worked hard to ensure a smooth flight. Finally, exit efficiently without blocking the aisle unnecessarily. Good deplaning etiquette ensures a smooth, stress-free arrival for everyone. Following these 15 unwritten rules isn't just about being polite, it's about making the entire flight experience smoother for yourself, the crew, and your fellow passengers. The best travelers aren't just the ones who follow the rules, they're the ones who help make flying less stressful for everyone. And here's the secret: flight attendants notice and remember the passengers who make their jobs easier. That extra snack, free drink, or early boarding privilege, it's often a quiet thank you from the crew to those who follow these simple yet powerful rules. Think about it. Would you rather be the passenger who gets discreetly blacklisted for bad behavior, or the one who gets a little extra kindness from the staff? The choice is yours. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these rules surprised you the most? Have you ever broken one without realizing it? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And if you want more insider travel secrets, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out.